Bursa 380.
Once again, it's the Bars How Hunting Team. All right, in this video, we're talking about our weapons of choice for home defense. You don't necessarily have to pick these particular weapons to defend your home. We're just giving you some type of idea of what type of weapons you can use. First up is the Bursa 380 that you see Amir firing in the beginning of this video. Everybody can handle this weapon. Hurry up. All right, as you can see, not only Amir, but then you have the missus who fired this weapon some time ago, handling the Bursa 380. It's a 7+1 capacity. Now, also, the pros to this is if you're in a fight for this weapon with a perpetrator in your home, you hit the magazine release, all right? Gun cannot fire without the magazine in it, even if there's one in the chamber and the hammer's cocked back. The downside to that is if you don't have a magazine in it and you have this weapon pointed at the perpetrator, you cannot fire it until you reinsert that magazine. Next up, we have the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 380. All right, I had this gun sitting in the box 4 years. It's never been fired. I'll do a review later down the line on this weapon. It has the laser beam. This is the pros. The laser beam, all right, solid. You can hit the button again for flicker and hit the button again to turn it off. It's perfect for a concealed carry weapon. It's nice and small, perfect concealed carry weapon. All right, the downside to that laser beam is if you're in the dark and you have that laser beam on, I don't want to point the laser at my cameraman or mine, but you'll let the perpetrator know exactly where you are in the house. And if they're armed with a gun, they'll just fire wherever they see the laser beam or the light. Next up, as you've seen in the previous video, is the Taurus PT111 G2 Millennium in 9mm. All right, just all of these weapons have been cleared prior to us filming. This is perfect for concealed carry, also home defense. It's a great weapon for home defense in the 9mm caliber. Next up, we have the Glock 27. Now, this is my nightstand gun. I always keep this on a nightstand. This is definitely my go-to gun. It's nice and compact. You know, it's a 9+1 capacity. However, I have the extended magazines. I have this gun empty right now just to show you because all of my mags are loaded, of course. But this is the perfect weapon. It's a 40 caliber weapon. Packs a little bit more punch than these 380s and a 9mm. This is a great home defense weapon. Next, you go to the full-size weapon. This is the Glock 21. It's 45 caliber, holds 13+1. Full size, for those that like a full-size weapon, this is great for home defense, 13+1, 45 caliber, great home defense weapon. All right, now we're going to go into the revolver class. There are a lot of people that still carry revolvers for their concealed carry weapon. This is the Smith & Wesson Model 10. All right, Snub Nose 38 Special, holds 6 rounds. It's great. It has a smooth trigger in double action, even smoother trigger in single action. 6-round capacity, 38 Special. In the home, it is great for home defense. If you need more than 6 rounds to defend your home, number one, you may have a bigger problem than you think. Number two, you may want to go towards the semi-automatic category if you think you may need more rounds. But 6 rounds should be plenty. Keep it in the revolver class. This is what I call a man stopper. This is a 44 Magnum. This particular weapon is the Taurus Tracker 44 Magnum, holds 5 rounds. If you need more than 5 rounds in your home of a 44 Magnum, then you have a serious problem. You may want to lean towards, you know, the shotgun or the 45, which holds a couple more rounds, even though this is a little bit more powerful than the 45. Next up, we have the Maverick 88. Take a look at this weapon. I'm going to show you Amir firing this weapon. Take a look. All right, as you seen in the video, Amir's firing this weapon. You don't have to be a big frame, solid statue to fire a 12 gauge. A lot of people are intimidated by the 12 gauge shotgun. You don't have to be. Now take a look at me firing this weapon. Maverick 88 12 gauge shotgun by Mossberg. As you can see, the 12 gauge, it's not as intimidating as people think. As long as you have a good stance, your base is strong, you can handle firing 12 gauge. All right, this one here, 5+1 capacity in 2 3/4 shells, 4+1 capacity in 3-inch shells. You want to lean towards the 00 buck. Try to stay away from the slugs because slugs have great penetration, do a lot of damage. You don't want to miss that target and tear up your walls or send a slug into another room that someone else in your family may be in. Also stay away from the bird shots because they spread out. The 00 buck is probably the best round for this when it comes to home defense. Now, if you like carbines, you can try the High Point 40 caliber carbine. It's a 10+1. As you can see in previous videos, it has the extra mag. All right, take a look at this video clip from the previous video. As you can see, it's great for home defense. However, it's large in size, just like the shotgun. This is something that's not going to go into your nightstand. So you have to have a safe place for these weapons, the shotgun, the carbine, or any of these weapons in case you have children. But this is great for home defense, 40 caliber weapon. It is great for home defense. And when it really hits the fan, you could always lean towards your AR-15. Now, I'll keep this AR-15 stock. I'm not going to use the one with the scope mounted and the longer barrel because that I'm not going to use for home defense. That's for target shooting if I need to shoot long distance. This particular AR-15 is just stock. It's great for close quarters because in your home, you're going to have close quarter combat. You're not going to be 100 yards, 50 yards away from your perpetrator that's breaking into your home. You may be 15, 20 feet from that target, depending on the size of the rooms in your house, depending on the location, the layout of your home. It may be closer to that. So I keep this particular one stock for close quarter combat. So if you like this video, click like and subscribe. All right. Any comments you have, put in the comments below. We'll respond to the comments. But these are just weapons to give you an idea of what you can use for home defense, what we would use for home defense. And like I said, for the most part, I stick with my Glock 27 as my nightstand gun. But at any given time, I will refer to any of these weapons for home defense. So if you like it, please subscribe. Barnes Howard Hunting Team, we're out.